We'll came to star Baz. USA boxing fans love to debate fantasy matchups across eras, and few dream fights stir as much passion as Terence, Bud, Crawford versus a prime Manny, Pacquiao. Both men are generational talents, multi-division champions, and fighters who changed the way fans think about boxing dominance. Recently, former welterweight champion Shawn Porter, who shared the ring with both men in different capacities, gave his take on who would win this hypothetical showdown. And in his eyes, there's no question about it, prime Pacquiao is the man to beat. Porter's unique perspective. Shawn Porter is one of the rare fighters who has first-hand insight into both stars. He fought Crawford in November 2021, giving Bud one of the toughest tests of his career before losing via stoppage. Porter also trained alongside Pacquiao during camps and experienced his legendary speed up close. This unique vantage point allows him to compare styles with credibility few analysts can match. In a recent interview, Porter explained that Crawford is arguably the most complete fighter of this generation, capable of switching stances, adjusting mid-fight, and breaking opponents down with precision. However, he believes Pacquiao's explosive speed, angles, and relentless pace in his prime would present an unsolvable puzzle, even for a technician like Crawford. Crawford is special, no doubt, Porter said. But I've been in there with him, and I've seen what Pacquiao could do. Prime Pacquiao's foot speed, hand speed, and the way he came in at those crazy angles, man, that's something different. I just don't see anyone at 147 in his prime beating that version of Manny. The prime Pacquiao factor. Pacquiao's prime years, roughly from 2006 to 2011, were defined by his reign of destruction across multiple weight classes. He dismantled Oscar de la Hoya, Ricky Hatton, and Miguel Cotto in back-to-back fashion, each victory more emphatic than the last. His combination of southpaw explosiveness, tireless motor, and unorthodox rhythm overwhelmed even elite fighters. Shawn Porter pointed out that Crawford, though brilliant, has not faced an opponent with that unique blend of attributes. While Bud's resume features world champions like Errol Spence Jr., Kell Brook, and himself, none possess the whiplash quickness or storm-like flurries of Pacquiao at his peak. Pacquiao wasn't just fast, he was unpredictable, Porter added. You couldn't time him, you couldn't prepare for those bursts. Crawford likes to study you, download information, then make adjustments. Against Manny, he wouldn't get that time. By the second round, Manny would already be in his face, throwing 4 or 5 punches from angles you can't even see coming. Crawford's case. Of course, not everyone agrees with Porter. Many fans argue that Crawford's adaptability and ring IQ could allow him to outthink Pacquiao over 12 rounds. Crawford has shown an uncanny ability to adjust on the fly, dismantling foes once he recognizes their weaknesses. Against someone as aggressive as Pacquiao, Crawford might look to counterpunch, use his jab, and turn Manny's reckless forward momentum into opportunities for sharp counters. Supporters also note that Crawford's size and strength at welterweight would give him advantages Pacquiao didn't always have. While Pacquiao overwhelmed naturally bigger fighters, Crawford is considered one of the most physically strong welterweights of the modern era. A disciplined, tactical performance from Bud might neutralize Pacquiao's chaos. But Porter isn't convinced. Porter's final word: listen, Crawford's one of the best I ever faced. He deserves all the respect in the world. But prime Manny Pacquiao, that's a different animal. I don't think anyone at 147 touches him. In those years, Crawford would have his moments, but Pacquiao's pace and pressure would just be too much. I see Manny winning a decision, maybe even dropping Bud along the way. Porter's opinion echoes that of many who witnessed Pacquiao's rise through the sport. The Filipino icon didn't just win fights, he overwhelmed legends, making some of the best boxers of his era look ordinary. Crawford may be the pound-for-pound king today, but in a fantasy clash with the whirlwind that was prime Pacquiao, Shawn Porter believes the outcome is clear. Why the debate matters. The fascination with what-if matchups is part of what keeps boxing history alive. Crawford is the modern gold standard, a fighter many rank as the best of his generation. Pacquiao, meanwhile, is a once-in-a-lifetime superstar whose blend of talent, charisma, and success transcended the sport. Comparing the two connects past greatness with present dominance, fueling the imagination of fans worldwide. Ultimately, we'll never know the result of Crawford versus prime Pacquiao. What we do know thanks to Shawn Porter's perspective, is how highly fighters themselves still regard Pacquiao's peak years. To those who saw it, his prime remains something almost mythical, a storm of fists and fury that not even today's best may have survived.